Well, Bill, I do know that those neighbors are completely frustrated. That utility pole is directly behind me. So neighbors on both sides say they're just desperate for some answers, and they are desperate for someone to come out here and take action. They really are very upset. They're convinced and extremely worried that one day this utility pole will come crashing down.
It's incredibly frustrating and nerve-wracking.
Not a day goes by that Jerome Allen doesn't worry about this utility pole near his family's driveway on Elkhardt Road, a pole Allen and his neighbor John Pecka say is crumbling before their eyes.
I see leaning. I see sometimes when I'm sitting outside on the back porch, I'll see it teeter-tottering from the wind blowing really hard. By the pole leaning this way, it had sheared the beam in half, and it had, because of it being so tight, it just pulled my fascia board right off the side of my house.
It's starting to lean a little bit at all these storms and everything. More and more it's leaning. And on the back of it, it's got a huge crack in it, and it's got several holes in it. This pole is going to eventually fall down either on our house or a neighbor's house.
Allen and his mom, Ruth Brown, tell us the pole has been in bad shape since they moved in 9 years ago. But in the past year or so, they've grown more concerned since the pole started leaning and cracking even more.
I have a nephew, he stays here on occasion, and we're scared that he's going to just, when he's playing around, it's going to finally crack and then land on him.
Allen says this happened when he took their safety concerns to Dominion Energy, hoping to get the pole replaced.
And they believe it's not their responsibility, it's Verizon's. And Verizon says it's not their responsibility, it's Dominion.
Allen says he was even given a suggestion that seemed far-fetched.
One Dominion representative came out and said that, tell you what, just take upon yourself to buy a new pole, install it, and eventually we'll come out to do the wiring and everything like that. So y'all gonna lose power for pretty much a day, where we'll have it hooked up.
Frustrated that there seems to be no resolution in sight, the families asked problem solvers to see if we can figure out whose responsibility it is to address the leaning, cracked pole. Problem solvers reached out to both companies. A Dominion Energy spokesperson tells us they did respond and determined the pole and the lines do not belong to them. We should also mention that we contacted Verizon and provided all the information that we could about the utility pole, and we also passed along their safety concerns. And just a few moments ago, we heard back from a spokesperson for Verizon. He tells us that they are looking into this matter. Of course, we hope to hear back soon to figure out what help, if any, Verizon can give.